house of random, I wouldn't say useless, but just random stuff.
Alaska, and you're going to Chili's to sit down with the fam, and a goddamn robot pulls up and tries to serve you. You're like, excuse me. I'd like to be a gallon of milk that expires, maybe the 23rd, the 24th, instead of, maybe the 15th, the 16th. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so hello and welcome the wide world. What was the thing? Hello, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name would be Evan. You can call me E, Ev, Red, Captain Redbeard, Big Red Bastard, King Roach, Son of Ritz. You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of names. I didn't even say all of them. DJ Dustin May, right? You know what I'm saying? Saucy Sean White. Bill, there's so many. There's so many that nobody calls me. Everyone really just says E. But anyway, that's besides the point. Elephant in the room. Yes, I have no beard. I know. She's gone. I know. I can already see all the... She's gone. But she's coming back. Day 12. So I have no beard. We're in the stew. And this individual to my... Right here. This is... Who is this? Tell the people. Who is this? Who are we talking to? Who are we talking with? Who is this?
This is me. I am lifeless. I make music and shit.
There we see. There we go.
Yes, sir. Calm, cool, collected with it. I'm stoned as fuck.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Starting it off right.
Yeah, this is our first guest that isn't somebody... Because I'm pretty sure I've had my mom and I know I've had my sister on before. But this is our first non-immediately connected to us individual on the pod. So, for lack of a better term, no disrespect to the fam, but it's our first guest, basically. So
I'm honored.
I'm honored to have you, Bill. I'm honored to have you.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Bill, he makes music, like you said. Go check it out on all platforms. R.I.P. Lifeless, you know what I'm saying? We'll definitely have this shit, linked in the description and all that. But yeah. How'd you get into music making, Bill? What inspired you?
Honestly, I was just like, I listen to a shit ton of music. Like, it is fucked. You see all the records up there. I got some over there.
Oh, yeah.
That whole thing is full of CDs, and then I got more. I got a record player over there.
Oh, Bill's a big music head.
I'm a big music head. I love music so much, and I started listening to a bunch of music. I was like, I wonder if I could do that shit. And I was like, So, I kind of just ran it up, and it was fire. I loved it.
Fuck yeah. How long you been making music for? When did you start?
If we're talking about, first, doing, actual, rap, start doing lyrics and shit, I'd say, 4 years.
Okay.
But I've been, I used to do, fucking piano lessons and, band. I was a band kid.
What did we play in band? What were we smoking on in band?
I was the cool kid, bro. I was on percussion.
Okay. So we're getting lots of pussy with that. Okay, yeah. We're on
so much drowning.
Drowning, and all the ladies like, oh my god. Yeah. Okay, type shit. Not these nerd neck flutists and tuba, fuck the wind instruments. That's crazy. Wind could never be me. Crazy.
100%. Yeah, no, it was fire. I like band.
Fuck yeah.
Shout out Mr. Logie. He was chill.
Shout out Mr. Logie. You know what I'm saying? Loki Logie.
Wild ass name. I always thought that, bro. I was always thinking Hawka Logie. That's crazy.
He's Hawk too before she spit on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Not even 5 minutes in, and we already got Hawk 2 out, bro. Crazy.
Hey, this is the world's best podcast, Bill. Where else are you gonna get it? Where else are you gonna get it? Where are you gonna find it? You know what I'm saying? It's all located here. It's all located here.
Type shit. Yeah.
So is drums all you did musically before? Did you play other instruments? Oh, you said piano as well. Was that before or after drums, or what's the timeline with music here?
Piano was the first ever thing that I learned because my parents, my mom was like, if you're wanting to get into other instruments, you have to get into piano because that's the structure, I guess. But
oh, that's fire! Shout out, mom.
That's fair. But I did that shit for 10 years, bro. I cannot play the piano anymore.
Damn.
whatsoever. I can't.
Damn, and you did it for a decade?
years.
Bro, that's so
Bro.
wicked because I feel like I could not ride a bike for 10 years and then you throw me on a bike and then I'll be fine within like a couple
Yeah.
minutes, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
crazy. What about it was so just fuck.
Like, it was fun. Like, I had a good time doing it. And I wish that still, like, I just didn't practice. Like, once I was done with lessons and shit,
You didn't
and I was
keep
like,
up on it.
like, yeah, I was like in high school and shit, and I was like focused on like fucking rap and fucking drums and shit. I
Right.
was just like, yeah, bro, I'm not really playing the piano anymore. And you know, it would be good if I still had it, because now that I'm like getting into like beat making and shit, it's like
Right.
music theory is like super key. But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I gotta like take courses again, because like I'm gonna need that shit.
No, I feel you, but that's the that's the wall we've hit recently is that we're trying to find some shitter tutorials because you know we dropped the first song that we made with Beebs. We dropped that on like
Where'd
what was
you
it
drop
New Year's Eve, YouTube and BandLab and SoundCloud. So it's
I'll have to
pretty
check that out.
it's pretty dispersed. It's called 100 Babies. It's pretty dispersed, but
100
it's in the
Babies?
gravy. Yeah, it's called 100 Babies, Bill.
Oh, no.
And the picture, the thumbnail is we found out afterwards because I just literally Googled 100 Babies and then hit
That's
images.
kinda fucked, bro.
Bro, the picture that we got was an AI picture of just a bunch of babies sitting together. And like at first, at like first glance, you just think it's like a whole bunch of kids in a room. But then you just start looking at it, and it's like a Where's Waldo, and all of a sudden, like, half of one kid's face is, like, looking in two different directions, and then there's, like, a grown man's face on this baby's face, and you're like, wait a minute! So it's not even real babies! But yeah, I was getting back into doing music and trying to watch tutorials and shit to get, like you said, get into beat making, get into production, shit like that, want to start making music again. And god damn it, Bill, the tutorials and everything was so like a lot of them were saying, yeah, GG's music theory, and I'm like, huh? And they're like, yeah, you just music theory. One of them with the dude was putting like little like picking notes, but then already knew like whatever the octaves were. He's like, yeah, so if you start here, dun dun. He's like, and then we'll go up here, ding 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 ding. I'm like, what the fuck, Bill? I thought it was I press a button, it goes schmurp, and then I go spleep splop, and then boom. Okay.
Yeah, for real.
So I feel you, Bill. This shit's
Yeah, and
I
like,
definitely
not
get that.
even, Not even like the tutorials don't even like do any good for you. Like,
no, they don't.
I've tried that. Like I cracked fucking FL Studio, and I was like searching up like fucking how do I use this shit? How do I?
That's
record
what
it?
I was doing.
And it's just like, what the fuck are they talking about, bro?
Yes,
So that's why-
I feel like there's a lot of assumptions as well. Like they assume you already know this thing before starting. Like
Yeah.
I have yet to find like a bare bones like this is how you spell this letter is A, this letter is B. Like I need bare bones descriptions. And people are just, yeah, you click this button and do this thing, and then there's this. I'm like, what do you? And like I said, the music theory. What's the theory, Bill? I thought what's theoretical? I thought it's beep boop 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 bop beep beep music. I thought it was what's the theory? I thought it exists. Like what? You're telling me there's theories behind this shit? So now I gotta start being like a scientist and start hypothesizing. I'm like, how possibly could this be arranged together? Like, how could a blind motherfucker do this shit? And I'm pressed, Bill.
have you seen that shit? There's like this guy that like fucking makes music with his like tongue and shit.
What?
Bro, my reels have been crazy.
bro, buddy's got a cracked algo.
Yeah, bro. He has a disability, which is like, you know, whatever. But like, he just like uses his fucking tongue.
Sorry, can we get another visual?
No. I didn't even stick out my tongue in the first place, bro. I regret that.
It was just a visual. It was just a visual example for the viewing audience at home. There's some people that are audio only, visual only, and they didn't, they.
Boss.
I know what you're talking about, Bill, because I'll see shit on Snapchat, like random shit or storylines, and it's like, this guy has no arms, but is the top 3 Call of Duty player in the world. And then it's
Like
just,
how?
Exactly, and then
Like how?
I forget what homie was playing, but that's what I was visualizing with the tongue, dude. There's a dude I remember who's like full body paralyzed, and then he like uses like his tongue, kind of like how Stephen Hawking like OG did with like little wand thing to like pick. He does that and like plays video games and shit, and is cracked at it. And it's like, damn, this motherfucker can't even hold a controller, and he will smoke me. And every time, like he's goated. Like that kind of tongue dexterity is crazy. So there's buddy that just does that with music. Then he's just beep boop boop bop beep boop bop beep beep.
Tongue dexterity is crazy.
That tongue do be doing what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah, type shit.
See, and like, does he know music theory? Is he popping off like?
I think so, yeah. Cause like he like gets his launch pad, like or whatever the jump pad is, like the fucking shit with the different buttons and shit. And he just like fucking uses his nose and tongue for that shit.
What the fuck, Bill?
Yeah.
Why can't somebody make a tutorial for us, Bill? Why can't?
Yeah, that's impressive.
How did he learn to do that? How did he learn how to do that? Where's the tutorial for him doing that shit? I need that tutorial. I need the nose and tongue tutorial. Show me the basics. Hold my hand. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe hold my nose and carry me along through this journey.
Hold my nose is crazy. Hold my nose is crazy, bro.
Hey, we're wicked, Bill. Hasn't even been. It's been like 10 minutes, Bill. We're wicked. All right, we're wicked, and that's what it is.
We're thugging out here.
We're just thugging out here, Bill. God damn.
Yes, sir. It's fucking beautiful out, bro. I live in Canada, and it's all fucking. It was like snowy till like just now, like just.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks bright as fuck in your room. Just an angelic
bro.
light, just filling up the whole room.
For real, I got my window open.
What's the temperature outside?
3 degrees Celsius.
Oh god.
So I don't know what.
I'm American. Oh my god. Buddy's gonna make me bust out the goddamn conversion later. I'm whipping it out. Celsius to Fahrenheit. Okay, so you said it was 3 degrees Celsius?
Yeah.
Oh god, that's cold, Bill. That's 37.5 degrees. That's only 5 degrees above freezing. That's nippy.
Dog, 3 minutes is...
Now he's talking about time. Somebody get him. Somebody get mods. Can somebody get this guy?
My fault.
My bad.
No. I'm just saying like 3 degrees Celsius for Canadians, bro. It's like short weather, bro. Like I'd be walking out there with fucking just the outfit I'm on. Just like
y'all posted up looking like me, like, oh, lovely day with the weather out, bud. Let's go trim the weeds, eh?
Yeah, I do. And there's people like wearing like jorts and shit. It's just like, yo, like who
and
are
it's
you?
37 degrees outside.
Yeah. I don't know.
What's hot? What's hot for you guys?
I'd say like I don't know. It's kind of like dependent on who you talk to. For me, I can't get more than 20. More than 20 degrees Celsius is like where I'm like I'm comfortable. I'm chill.
68 degrees? That's cold to me, bro. I throw on a hoodie in 68 degrees, bro. I would be bro. 68, that's your max? That's hot?
Yeah, my perfect temperature is like 15. I like 15.
15? You're a vampire, bro. That's 59 degrees, Bill. That's crazy. That's cold, bro. That's cold.
What's your go-to temperature, bro?
I'd have to find the conversions here. Let's see. Maybe like let's see. Yeah, right around like 27 degrees Celsius. Like 25 to 27, mid 70s to lower 80s. That's nice. That with the light breeze, you know what I'm saying? That's nice. That's short weather, that's shirt weather, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But 20, 15, that's cold. That's cold.
Well, the thing is, I don't like wearing shorts. Like I've never been a shorts guy.
Really?
It's always been pants. I don't know. Shorts guy, just like I don't know. I don't like showing my legs like that.
I don't like showing my legs. But he doesn't like handing out leg reveals for the free skis. He's like,
Yeah, bro,
you ain't paying, you don't get to
exposure.
see it. Yeah, that's crazy. But I never thought about that. I should start covering mine. Shit, I'm gonna start. You know, I don't get to see my arms anymore, bro. That's free. That's free exposure, bro. Like, what the fuck?
That's crazy, bro.
Like, what are we doing here? I'll be out here just recording, hitting my tongue and shit. You know. That's wicked, Bill. So you never fuck with shorts? Do you guys have like physical education, like a PE class in like middle school? Like you have to run around outside and shit?
Yeah,
You still repping pants during that?
No, I'll wear shorts for like physical activities for sure.
Okay,
'Cause, like
okay.
everyone else is wearing shorts. I don't want to be like that one.
That one guy. He's like, I'm not doing a leg reveal, bro. I'm not doing a leg reveal. You don't get to see my leg, bro.
Yeah, I used to do like track and field in like elementary school.
Okay, all right.
You know, shorts was fire. Shorts
Gotcha.
was okay. And back in elementary school, I was just like, I don't give a fuck. I was wearing fucking like sweatpants and shit. I don't wear sweatpants anymore.
Okay. Yeah, Bill's all drippy and shit. I mean, look at him. Look at Bill. He's all drippy and shit.
Yeah.
What inspired us to go away from basketball shorts and just start, you know, being so dripped out? Bill, what happened?
Honestly, high school.
Okay.
The big thing, because then like everyone was like repping like the most like crazy shit. Motherfuckers wearing like Supreme and like fucking Chrome Hearts.
That heady
like,
shit.
I'm
You're like, what the fuck?
I feel like I gotta like up my game a little bit just to show that I'm like better than you guys. But like, I hate that I did that. I hate that.
I hate that I did that. But were we stunting on them though? Like, did we, you know, were we doing what had to be done with it?
We stunted as much as we could, you know. I thought it was cool that I was wearing skinny jeans and shit. And
Okay. No leg reveal though. No, hey, we still ain't showing leg.
Hey, no leg reveal.
We
no
ain't
leg
showing.
reveal.
There'll be motherfuckers being like, "Damn, remember Lifeless, bro? I never saw that motherfucker's legs, dude. Like even when it was a balmy 25-degree day, he still wouldn't even show his legs. Like I don't know what's up with that."
Hey, bro. Yeah. Not a big showing leg kind of guy.
That's understandable. Now, would you flex the arms on a mug? Like, would you up the arms on somebody?
Oh, bro, not anymore. Now that I'm just working like retail, I've lost all my fucking like muscles. Sadly, I used to do like welding and shit.
Damn, Bill.
Yeah. I used to do welding and shit, but then like, I don't know, it was a toxic work environment. I was like, I'm like low key depressed. I'm not gonna work here anymore.
Damn, from the welding.
Yeah.
What was so depressing about it? Was it just like the work culture, like the people, or something about the job? Like,
it was the people. Like, so it was my uncle and my auntie that were my like bosses and shit.
Okay.
I don't know. It was just like a weird work environment, cause I don't know. Just like welders are sweats, bro.
Are they?
Sweats.
Is it sweaty? I just know it's a good like being in the trades is like a good profession, but
it's a great profession. It's a great profession, and there's like a lot of money in it. But it's just like, it's just like, yo, I'm like low key depressed when I get home. You know,
no amount of money's worth that. You can't, you know.
Yeah, that's why I was like, nah, I'm out of here.
Damn.
I also did get fired, so you know that's.
Oh. Well, shit. If we already had like the background in doing it, why don't we just pivot and try and? Was it just the whole profession in general you didn't want to smoke with anymore, or was it just like that negative experience?
I don't know. It's like that negative kind of experience, and then like now I feel like I'm gonna have that experience at every like labor intense job. So
okay.
I don't know. I'll eventually maybe get back into it, but right now I'm chilling with retail.
Okay. So do you do that pretty much like immediately after you're done doing the welding and shit? You're just like, all right, fuck it, I'll just go work at the local Timmy Hortons or something.
No, I found a job at a fucking jean store. They're chill as hell. I don't know. I've been just working there.
Okay.
For a year now. It's pretty chill.
That sounds vibey, Bill. That sounds vibey.
It's not bad. You know, it's minimum, but you know, it's pretty fire.
Right. I mean, well, I feel like the customer base with that would be pretty like, Because, like, I've been working grocery store retail the past few years, and even now doing security, it's for grocery stores. So the clientele and the client base for that shit is it varies, but it also at the same time is, like, kind of typical. I feel like motherfuckers going to a jean shop, like, I feel like it'd be very chill. Similar to, like, a record shop or, like, a music store, where it's like, what kind of assholes going to a music store, you know? What kind of tweakers pulling up to the jean store trying to, like, give me these jeans? You know, some old-ass ladies that can't read. Like, I thought the sign said 2 for $35. And you're like, no, Grandma, it actually said this.
That's literally every day for me.
Is it
All
really?
those things that you were just talking about, yeah, that's every day for me, bro.
Is it really? So there is that...
Old
Damn.
people and then a bunch of tweakers, bro.
Like, I want these pants. You're like, sir, you have to pay for the pants. I don't want to pay for pants.
Yeah.
Goddamn tweakers. I thought the jean spot would be chill. I thought people would be like,
hey,
I'm just here for a pair of jeans.
I thought so too, bruh. I thought so too. Dude, they like only play like EDM in like the radio speakers, and it's just like, yo, like, I'm okay with some like house music, but like,
with straight
EDM
EDM
24/7
and EDM
like,
work in the work environment, that sounds depressing.
For like the whole fucking
the whole 8-hour shit.
I'm just like, and I only get like a 30-minute break, and I'm just like,
oh, Bill, damn.
Oh, dude,
that's rough. That's rough.
It's all good.
Damn.
Hey, bro, money is money.
That is true. As long as we do be making it, that is true. That is true.
That is true, indeed.
So yeah, where'd you get? Because I like your style of drip. It's like metal, but it's also I don't know how to describe it. How'd you get into that? How'd you find that? Because if kids are repping like Carhartt and fucking all this designer shit, or you know more maybe Tommy Hilfiger, whatever the little bear one is.
Yeah.
How did you be like? I want to drip like this.
Honestly, I remember dating this one goth girl.
Oh, there's the bridge.
Yeah,
okay, yep, there's the bridge. Yep.
Bro. And she brought me to this fucking crazy ass shop in like near where I live, and I'm like, okay, bruh, I love everything that's in here. Damn. And I really want everything, so I just kept on buying pants from there and shit. Okay. And I got into like the kind of music and shit. I got into like a lot of death metal, black metal, a lot of goth, synth wave shit. Right. I was just like, you know, I'll fuck with this. And I was like, yeah, you know, I think I look good in it, and I'm gonna just like stay in it because I just fuck with the. Fuck with the culture, you know.
Bill's here for the culture. That's what it is.
I'm here for the culture.
That's what it is. Simple as.
Yes,
shout out the goth, you know, they be, you know, putting us onto some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They be putting us onto some shit.
Yes, sir.
Bro, hey, I don't even know what would happen if I stumbled across one. You know what I'm saying? And then I'd be looking a lot different, Bill. I don't know. That sounds kind of scary. It sounds like it does, Bill. Sure. But I mean, drip lasts forever though. Drip's eternal. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Very true. Very true.
So what'd you do during high school? Really, did you fuck around and like play sports, or we just what kind of crowd were we with in high school? What was young, you know, lifeless smoking on back in the day?
Bro, I just remember grade 10. I was just like a fucking loser, you know.
Damn.
I had such short hair, bro. I'd slick it back like fucking.
No, not the Draco.
Skinny jeans down the halls, bro. I had an
iPad. You're scary, bro. You're scary. I would not. I would have not fucked with you in grade 10, bro. I'd be like, watch out for that guy, bro. Watch out for Draco, bro.
Yeah, bro. And then grade 11, I smoked weed for the very first time.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I was just like, yo, this is fire. But I was low key freaking out, bro. I could tell you about that whole, bro. I know that whole first high at like the back of my hand. That shit.
Let's get into it. Where were we? What we smoke? What kind of form of it? Where were we? What was going on?
It was just a dab pen. It was just a dab.
Okay, a dab pen.
I was in band class, you know.
Oh, so you were at school the first time.
I was at school.
Fuck.
Yeah, type shit. And Don't smoke at school, kids.
Hey,
Do not
hey,
smoke at
don't
school.
do drugs at school. It's
Don't
not
do drugs
good.
in general.
Yeah,
Fuck
don't
it.
do drugs in general. They're fun, so don't do them. But don't do them at
Don't do
school.
'em.
It's serious and it's a waste of time. You know, I didn't do it,
Yeah.
but I heard of and I knew kids that did like, you know, the vodka water bottle, taking,
Yeah.
you know, bars at
Wow.
school. It's just dumb and it's stupid and you're there to learn. And, you know, just learn and be done with it and don't have to repeat it. But anyway,
Yeah.
so not advised. We ripping the Benjamin Jackson in the back of band class, okay?
Nah, it wasn't even band class, bro. My buddy, I was just sitting in there. We were watching like a fucking movie or some sort about like Bach or something. And
That's kind of okay.
fucking-
That's kind of fire.
yeah, it was kind of fire. It was kind of sick.
Okay.
I remember my buddy just sitting next to me. He's like, "Yo, you smoke weed?" I'm like, "No, but I kind of want to." And he's just like, "Hey, bro, just take this shit. Like, take it to the bathroom." I'm like, "Okay, bet." And I didn't know that it was on. Okay, I didn't know it was. Wait, no, wait. I thought it was. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't think it was on.
Okay.
So I just started like hitting it just to see if it would like work, and it was on the whole time. So I hit it like
Oh.
solid 5 times.
Oh, just trying to dry fire, just like
5 times like
that.
that.
You're
and
fucking
then-
hitting it. Oh,
Yeah,
Bill.
yeah. Because the button was. I remember the button was going, but I never used a dab pen, bro. I didn't know. what the
Oh
fuck dab pen
shit,
was.
yeah.
So it was like glowing, and I was hitting it, and then I just like left the bathroom. I went to my friend. I'm like, "Yo, dude, like, I don't know how to work this shit. Like, can you show me?" So we went to the bathroom, different bathroom this time, and he's just like, "Take this, bro," and I'm like, "Okay, bet." And I like take a huge hit, and I keep taking huge hits, like maybe like 7 or 8 times. And
Oh,
I thought that you had
Bill.
to, I thought you had to hold it in, and like, wait till you get a
Oh.
head rush, like in.
Oh no, Bill.
just zeroing every single hit that I was taking.
Jesus
then-
Christ.
And then he's like, "Bro, you gotta like breathe out." And he's like, I'm like, "Fuck, dude, I'm sorry."
He's looking at you.
And
He's like,
then-
bro, breathe.
Yeah. And then there's like
Oh
there's
shit.
like that one like stoner kid, right? You know how there's
Right.
like that one stoner kid.
Yeah.
He walked in. He's like, "Ooh, we're getting."
A little Benjamin Jackson action.
And
Okay.
he's like, "Yo, hit this." I'm like, "I'm already gonna be fucked. I'm gonna just do it." And I just like take like a huge hit. It's like one of those like small ass disposables.
Oh
Dude, like,
shit.
And then I just remember like going back and sitting down in just like the cafeteria. My buddy came and sat next to me. I'm like, "Bro, I'm tripping balls." He's like, "You're an idiot, dude." I'm like, "I know, dude."
Yeah, I
am."
know. Why did I do this?
Bro, I sat back in fucking band class, bro. I was sitting there, and you've seen Doctor Strange, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like the mirror dimension?
Oh, you were like seeing yourself while you were like, oh shit,
The
Bill.
whole room, I was sitting normal like this. The whole room started like slanting this way, and I could see things just like go down and shit.
Oh
And there's,
my
like,
god.
mirrors and shit all around me, and I'm like looking around and shit. I was panicking, bro. I was
Okay, I'd be
scared.
panicking like Anakin too. That's crazy.
I was scared. And then like all I don't remember much. I remember praying to God. I was like, "I will never do this again.
I will
I will
not.
never do this again." I
The
will never
classic
do
when
this
you
again.
when you get so fucked up, you're like, please take this away from me. Oh my
freaking out.
god.
And then I remember like I was like, "Yo," I went to my friend. I'm like, "Yo, could you drive me home, bro? I can't drive. Like I'm fucking locked." And he's like, "Yeah, bro, I got you." I remember being in the car, and I remember sitting in the back seat
Mhm.
and seeing like the chair that was right in front of me like miles ahead of me, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
Bill!
had, like tunnel vision, bro. I was like,
Dude,
I'm tripping, bro. I'm tripping.
that's wicked, Bill. How, if you remember, how long were you high for? Like, was this going on for like a minute, or did you feel like you came down relatively fast?
I'd say like 3.5 hours.
Damn. Okay.
Maybe 2.5. Maybe 2.5.
So was band like close to the end of school? So like we're still
Yeah.
faded getting home? Okay.
Yeah, it was like my last. It was like my last course of the day.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'll probably do a similar thing. Be like, you know what? Fuck
Yeah.
it. I'm in last period. Let me just smoke up real quick. School's gonna be out in like 30 minutes. Whatever. Oh, Bill. So you took the first what? You said like 5 rips, dry firing, just trying to test it, not knowing that you were already hitting it then, and then you were zeroing like what? Like half a dozen plus hits after that.
Hmm.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, Bill! For the first
Big
time
shit.
ever.
First time, bro. I remember my head
Oh.
was like buzzing and shit. It was not fun.
That's weird.
The
And the
mirror,
fact that you
the mirror
zeroed it.
dimension was
Oh.
fun. The mirror dimension was fun. That shit was
You're like, I
sick.
like them. I like mirrors. That shit, you know.
That shit was sick. I remember
Just
going
like-
to my friend. I'm like, yo, bro, I think I'm too high.
I think
And I remember
too.
looking at him. I remember looking at him straight in the eyes and being like, yo, bro, am I stoned? And he told me like the next day, he's like, bro, your eyes were the reddest I've ever seen.
Oh shit!
I'm like, bro, I'm so happy you didn't tell that to me.
Because that would have tripped me the fuck
I
out.
was like, okay, you know what? I'm good. I'm chilling. You know,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
was-
go talk to my teacher and shit.
You're like, hi,
You know?
teach.
Hi, teach. I'm like freaking out on the
like,
inside.
Why is Lifeless staring at me so heavy?
Yeah.
His eyes are red as fuck too. What's he doing?
Yeah, bro. That was a chill experience. It was you know, it was a good first high, you know. It made me respect the weed instead of just like ingesting it, you know.
Right. Yeah, like you said, at some point you're throwing up a Hail Mary, like, please take me out of this, please.
Yeah.
So that's, you know, that'll give you some reverence and some respect, you know. You're just like, all right, I just need to, you know, woe down a little bit, be a little, you know, respect the pouch, as one would say.
a pouch.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Now,
crazy.
is that the first time you done stuff? You smoked weed in grade 11? Okay. So you
Yeah.
didn't drink or anything like that before or after that?
No,
Okay.
I wasn't a big drinker. I remember I had like my first beer when I dated my first ex. And that
Okay.
was- she gave me fucking Old Milwaukee, and I remember hating it.
Ooh,
'Cause I
that
hate
sounds
Old
terrible.
Milwaukee. I don't know
Yeah,
if
that
you've ever.
sounds terrible.
I don't know if that's a Canadian beer. Is that
I
a
don't know
Canadian-
either. Let's look it up. Old Milwaukee. I know we have
Yeah.
like Milwaukee's Best or something like that, but
I think it's the same brand.
oh, what a weird ass word, Milwaukee.
Yeah, for real. Isn't that like a place though?
I think it is. Old Milwaukee's a brand of American dry lager owned by the Pabst Brewing Company. Brand currently consists of 3 different brews: Old Milwaukee Lager, Old Milwaukee Light, and Old Milwaukee. Bro, now a non-alcoholic beer never made sense to me because, like, beer as it is, like, unless you're just an asshole about it, most motherfuckers are just drinking beer to get drunk, right? So
Yeah.
then you take out the alcohol from a beer, and you are literally just drinking, like, bread water. And, like, the only part of me drinking this to begin with is that I get fucked up. So now you take away
Yeah.
me getting fucked up. So it's like,
Taking
why am I
away the
even...
fun part.
Yeah, so now I'm just drinking bread water that's going to make me fat. Like, at least before I can be like, oh, I got faded at least. But now it's like, that's how you know they really, you know, they love the game, Bill. Getting a non-alcoholic beer. It's like, oh, it tastes like it, but it ain't going to do nothing to me.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I would not be smoking hemp like that. I would not be smoking weed that doesn't get me high. Just be like,
Yeah, bro,
well, I'm
like
smoking
what?
weed. I'm still smoking
Oh, I
weed.
just do it for the taste. Like, no.
You're
Roll
an
up a
asshole.
backwoods,
Stop
bro.
it. And if you have a problem,
back.
why are you doing stuff like that? Like, if you already have a problem with the substance, why are you doing something that's just the light version of that substance? It's like, yeah, I got a problem with fucking meth, but I'm just gonna smoke meth light. You know, I don't get high from it, but it's a crystalline shape and it rots my teeth, and you know, like, what do we? Maybe we shouldn't be closely emulating the thing. You know, drink some grape juice. Go have some apple juice. What are you doing? The non-alcoholic is wicked.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
so-
good for like vitamin B and shit, or vitamin D and shit. Fucking like Coronas and shit. Like non-alcoholic.
Just the non-alcoholic? Like, that wouldn't be in a regular schmegular? Or is that, like,
think
they
it's
replaced the
in a
alcohol
regular-
with that?
I think it's in a regular schmegular. It's just like, you know, it's like more of an incentive to drink just non-alcoholic.
It's like, here, you're not getting faded, but you do get something. Okay. Damn, imagine I drink beer for the vitamins. That's where I'm at in life. Hey, I drink beer for the vitamins, okay? Damn, what an old head looking beer, bro. I've never heard of this before.
Yeah.
So Shotty just busted it, had a little old lady on it.
Yeah, she stole it from her dad's like fucking stash or whatever.
Yeah, this looks like a dad beer. This looks like a dad
Yeah.
beer. Not gonna lie,
It's
this
almost
looks like a dad beer.
You ever have a beer and then it just like tastes like pennies?
Yeah, this is a penny beer right here for sure.
That's a penny beer. That's
Yeah. Please tell me you didn't drink it like warm or anything. Like it was at least
I
cold.
drank it warm.
Oh, that's why it was Penny Central, Bill. That's why it was Penny Central. Oh, that's wicked. That's wicked.
Fucking gross. Fucking gross.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Bill. I wouldn't. Yeah, that's Penny Central. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Milwaukee. Well, they can keep that in Milwaukee. Where the fuck Milwaukee's at? I couldn't even point to it on the map, but they better keep that shit. Keep that shit in Milwaukee, because we don't want it. It can go Milwaukee over there, because we don't need that shit, okay? Unbelievable. Oh, that's
So real.
brutal, Bill.
So real.
That is brutal. Yeah, I remember the first beer that I ever had, or first alcohol I ever had. I think it was freshman year, so I was like 13, 14, and we're at my homie's house who, funnily enough, so there was a kid that I went to, you guys like America where you go like elementary school, middle school, high school, or is it like a UK thing where it's like I'm in primary school and then I'm in secondary school and this college and university? Like, is it just like simple like elementary, middle, high school? Like, I'm this
Honestly,
old. It's just two.
Just two.
So
Yeah,
what? You go
it's
0 to
like kindergarten to grade 9,
Mm.
and then high school is grade 10 to grade 12.
What the fuck? Yeah, America goes kindergarten to 5th grade, and then you go 6th grade through 8th grade, and then you go 9th grade through 12th grade. So, when I was in grade... Damn, that's wicked, Bill. I would have still been in primary school. So yeah, when I was like 13, 14, I was at the homie's house. He turns out, so back in kindergarten, we're both like 5 years old. This motherfucker randomly gets bit by a black widow, right? I never see him again. Like, I was there the day it happened, and I remember everybody freaking out and whatever the fuck. Never saw the kid again, right? So then I went through all the grades. Boom, I hit high school, right? Grade 9. I'll never forget it as vividly. It was so vivid. It felt like a movie. I was coming out of the cafeteria, grade 9. Didn't even know he was in the same school as me. And I saw him posted up just like in the courtyard. And I was like, yo, Derek? And he turns around. He's like, shit sauce? I'm like, bro, I thought you died. What the fuck? And then sure as shit, he had a hole like that big, like in his knee or whatever, from where like it bit him and it like fucked him up and shit. But
That's crazy.
yeah, so he ended up being, and that was the first day of school, so he ended up being the first crew of homies that I hung out with. So that year, a few months later, we went to his place for like a Christmas party, right? And his parents were getting fucking wasted, and they had family over and all that. So we're out in the backyard chilling, and I'll never forget, bro. It's the first time, and we were, it wasn't the, we didn't have everything at our resources. It was kind of like if we're trying to get faded in a zombocalypse, right? So we're in the backyard, and we're like, okay, OBJ, try and find something. We're trying to find something, right? We already had like a little bit of weed, and we're smoking out like a highlighter or some shit like that. But we wanted to, score some drink. So I remember, homie comes back. Went in the house, comes back out, and he's got like, I think it was 2 Jello shots. So he's got like 2 little cups and the little jiggly Jello shots, right? He's got 2 of those hoes he's able to swipe. And we're looking around and we're like, all right, where's something else? And then somebody pulls out this other, bro, I hadn't seen this beer before or since this event. I swear to God, it's a mythic beer. It's called the Jamaican Red Stripe. I just remember it was a brown little chody looking bottle, and then it just had like a candy cane or like a barber's pole, like red stripe going around it. And I was like, all right. So we had 2 Jello shots and 1 beer for like 4 or 5 people. It was like 4 or 5 of us, and then we're like, all right. And I remember we just fucking took a swig, passed it. You know, pass it around.
Swing pass, not the swing and pass.
Go swing and
That's
pass,
crazy.
bro. We puff past on the Jamaican red stripe, and then I forget how we divvied up the shot, but it was like somebody scooped like half the Jello shot, and somebody else got the other half, or whatever the fuck. But we were rationing out those Jello shots and Jamaican red stripes, Bill. And I remember sipping on the beer, and I was like, "This is gross, bro. Like this is nasty. I don't get why people smoke on this. Like this just not good." And it wasn't until I was probably 18 or 19 that I actually drank again, because I was just a big weed head. I've smoked weed all through high school for no particular reason. It's very weird. And I'm like in middle school, I was very try-hardish. So from like grade 6 through grade 8, at some point even had a 4.0 GPA. Like I was very about my books. I was on some nerd shit. Right. But then I go to high school, starting off grade 9. I'm like, yeah, fuck all that. I'm just gonna like get faded. So I just hooked up, like I just associated with all like the drug kids and stoner kids and all that kind of shit, you know. And that's what we did, Bill. That's what we did, from just smoking weed in high school, and then we graduated with like a 2.0 GPA, which is not good. Which, you know, these tales all go back to, you know, don't do it, kids. Don't do it. Stop it. It's not fun. It's fun, but don't do it till later. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, just do like he did and wait until you're older before you start doing this kind of stuff. You know, that's something as somebody who's been doing stuff for way too long. I'd like to think that I haven't noticed any, you know, major detrimental effects from all the shit that we've done. But there is still part of me that wonders, like, where would we be had we not, you know, had we waited until 18, had we waited until 21, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't think it's... I'd like to think, and I haven't noticed any steady decline, you know, from before and after, but most definitely, just save your brain, let your brain finish cooking, then you can go fuck it up and have good times, and, you know, this stuff will be there. It'll be there, you know, just wait on it.
It's gonna be there for a while.
It's gonna be there, Bill. You know, and there'll be
there.
You know, you don't have to rush for it. You don't have to be crawling for it. You don't have to be, you know, getting all wicked for it. Just let it be there, and when the time's right, you know, you go and be like, I think I'm going to try this, you know? That's what we need to smoke on.
Yeah, and just make sure not to do your first high at school.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, like, a good first
That's a big one.
Is either, like, just, like, take a little low-level edible. Have a fun time with that.
There we go. There we go.
Because I feel like if you start off with an edible, I feel like it's just so much easier to like try the other shit.
Right.
Because edibles can humble you, bro.
Fuck yeah.
They can humble you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I remember taking like, it was like this little pack of like lozenges and shit. Just like a little pack of lozenges, like cough drops.
Right.
It was like 10 milligrams each.
Oh, okay.
So you just like suck it, pause, and
you
just like
fucking hoover that shit.
I had one of them. I was like, wait an hour, nothing's happening, bro. What the fuck is happening?
Mm-hmm. That's edibles.
I took another one, still nothing.
Oh,
I took
Bill.
like 4. I took 4 of them, and then I also had like a brownie, like a cookie dough brownie that was also an edible earlier.
Bill.
And then I was also hitting the Benjamin as well.
Oh, Bill!
You know, I'm too impatient for the come.
Yeah, you're not sitting here waiting for it. Yeah.
So I just remember being in my bed. I'm like, I just finished like doing an interview. I had an interview and shit. And I just remember being in my bed. I'm like, I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. I'm done waiting. I close my eyes. I wake up and I'm just like, I'm like freaking out. My heart's like pounding like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like I have this thing going on with my ribs. It's just like bad, just like posture and shit, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
Anyways, I had this like imagination that my fucking left lung was growing, and I'm gonna start.
Oh, Bill! Oh shit!
And I just remember that made me scared, and I just remember like standing like right there beside like the door, and I was just standing. I stood for like a solid. I was listening to music and shit in my headphones, but I was just standing for like a solid like, hour and a half. Just like standing in the corner
That's
of my
wicked.
room because I was too scared to lay down.
It's like, I'm not gonna lay down. When I lay down, I float up. I'm not floating if I'm standing.
Yeah. But,
Damn, Bill, that's wicked. Yeah. So how
That's
much
why
of the
I'm
brownie
always
did you think you ate?
It wasn't like a brownie. It was like one of the, one of these. Just like one of like the little packs like this.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just like it was like a little cookie dough bite.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
It's kind of heat. It was kind of fire, but that did like nothing, like jack shit. Like,
Really?
actually did nothing. Yeah. That
Damn.
whole time it did nothing.
It's like,
It made me feel a little happy, but
right.
it wasn't like oh, I'm high. Because usually edibles, when you take an edible, I don't know about you if you take edibles, but like when I take an edible, it's just like, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be fucking baked here.
I'm gonna be baked for sure, but yeah, I love how that's the classic tale with like anything edible, like edibles, psychedelics, whatever, where you take a certain amount that should be like that'll get you right there, or that'll put you right up on you're on the porch of getting there, right? And then you wait an hour, maybe an hour and some change. You're like, man, shit's not hitting. What the fuck? It's always right after you double up or triple up that then it's like, motherfucker, you didn't wait long enough. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. I was going to hit you at $1.30. So, and you take another dose. Then that you're like, oh, God, I can hear the walls breathing. And you can't come back from that high, Bill. You can't, you're in that plateau now. You're there. You've ascended. And I love how that always happens. It happens all the time. It's a tale as old as time. It's like, I don't feel anything. Let me pop something else.
Yeah. Well, I fuck with it. I feel like it's a solid, good place to start at.
Yeah.
Because then like your dosage, like how much weed it takes for you. I guess that's more for like joints and shit. But like, I have a very low tolerance. Like even now, like I'm baked as fuck. I've been just ripping this fucking Benjamin.
Ripping this fucking Benjamin.
I'm ripping this fuck, bro. Anyways, yeah. I don't know. I feel like joints are better to like find like your sweet spot.
Right.
Like, I can smoke a full 0.45 joint and be like, this is great, Maybe smoke another half later. But like, I don't know. I don't smoke as much weed as some other people that I know.
Right. Yeah, I've been primarily flower for as long as I've been smoking, largely due to like before just access, but then especially since then just cost, like
yeah.
Back in the day I'd get $10 like a week for doing chores, whatever, and then I'd turn around, I'd buy a gram with that, and then I make that gram last me like a whole week, you know what I'm saying? So I'd have a pipe where I'd smoke that same bowl on the pipe for like maybe 2 days or something like that. Like I'd rip like a couple like corners of it and then put that shit away, and then I come back, the next day, hit the other half the bowl, put that shit away. I get my mileage off that shit, and the motherfuckers throw like a whole eighth in a blunt and smoking in like 45 minutes. I'm like, Bill, you know how much weed how long that's weeks right there. Why would I smoke weeks in fucking in one session?
Could have been like 10 joints right there.
I'm saying, I'm not weed rich, Bill. We're not there yet to be able to be like, fuck it, I'll throw an eighth in it. I don't give a shit. Like, we're not that rich,
when
Bill.
I am, bro.
Oh, me too. Oh, turkey bags? That's going to be a glorious day, Bill. But until we get there, it's my roots, Bill. It's going to be, and then I feel like wax kind of fucks your tolerance. Like, the more...
I've never had wax.
Yeah, like, I feel like when you get to the point where you're dabbing daily, then I feel like that will definitely fuck with your tolerance a lot more. Because it's obvious, it's just a more, depending on what form you're smoking, it's just like the more concentrated version of the shit that gets you fucked up, right? So like you could smoke weed, rip some bongs, whatever, and then take a single dab, and that bitch will get you put on your ass, right? But if you're just chaining, like your go-to is wax and is doing that shit, you most definitely hit a plateau with that shit where it's like, damn, bro, I'm taking like X amount just to get faded again, and like that's another large reason even when I could access it, I just stick with flower, because I could rip a bong, 2 bongs, and we're there. We're in there like swimwear for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But if I get to that same level with the waxy poo, the Waxington Jackson, then I'm just sad, because I'm like, bro, I'm smoking and this wax costs way more than this bud does, so it's like to get to that level of tolerance already It's like, bro, I'm a poverty gamer. I can't afford to smoke like that. You know, that's just too much. That's just
fair.
too much. You know what I'm saying?
That is real. That is real.
Yeah, I fuck with the edible as like the first thing to get into it because it is
It's like a good stepping stone. It's like a good step.
And it's a completely
like,
different way of consumption too, and a completely different habit too. Like I know people that pop Eddies before they go to bed to help them sleep, kind of thing.
Oh yeah.
So it could also be, you know,
these ones, whole ass jar.
Damn, that looks fancy.
They're just like CBD and CBG, so it just helps you sleep.
Okay, that's fire.
Yeah.
Little sleep gummies. Now, what's it? You guys have a completely different weed system. What? Give me a breakdown, because like we have private companies in different states and different. You know, you could be in a city that has different rules on depending on what side of the city you're on or what side of the state you're on. But you guys, it's like the federal level, like government level. Like how does that weed world work? Like explain it. Break it down for me as a non-Canadian.
I don't even really know. There's mostly just like, you know, there's like the regular like bud shops, like there's just like chains that sell it. So like the one that I go mostly is just Value Buds. It's just like, I don't know, it's just like the generic place to get weed.
Damn, so it's like like you said, like a chain. So it's like there's a whole bunch of like weed for less. Like there's a whole bunch of weed for lesses, and then you just go to like this weed for less or that weed for less. Yeah. Interesting.
And
okay.
They'll mostly always have like the same like stock and shit.
Okay.
Because it's just like the same corporation. But if you go to like other places, some of the places, like there's some like local companies and shit. There's like local. What the fuck?
Bill's tweaking.
Holy shit!
Damn, Bill. The Benjamin's getting him, ladies and gentlemen. He's getting local.
I'm chilling. I'm locked in. What was I talking about?
They're just saying the like, local shops.
Yeah, the local shops, they have like blunts and shit, which is so fire. Like they just have blunts and
damn, like already ready to go, nicotine wrap and everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love me a blunt. When I was like in like my record, when I was in a record label, I was like smoking so many fucking backwoods. Holy shit, they just smoke so many backwoods.
So is it just like a single backwood in a little like doob tube, and you can just buy that like already ready to go? Damn.
Yeah, it's usually like a gram joint.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Okay,
and it's it's also like really cheap to like get this shit too. Like
how much is a wood looking like? How much is that gonna set me back?
Like a wood, like backwood, or just like a blunt?
Whatever I could get at the local shop. Let's say.
At the local shop? If you wanted to get a blunt at fucking the local shop, it would be like $8 since nicotine like wrapped joints are pause. What I did not mean to do that motion. Holy fuck, bro.
Bill's been going crazy on the visuals today. I love it.
No. I did that.
No.
I'm cooked.
Don't clip it. He's cooked. Don't clip it.
Don't clip it.
But you're saying with the nicotine wraps, it makes it like cheaper or something?
No, it makes it more expensive.
Oh, so then what would a joint be? If a blunt's like $8, then what's a joint looking like?
Like a 1 gram joint, the cheapest I've seen it is like $5.97.
Damn, $6 for a single joint?
Yeah,
that is pretty cheap.
You can the ones that I like to get, they're like 2-pack of like 1 gram joints, and it's like $8, I think.
Damn, so each joint's like $4. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's we got some good ass weed here. We got some nice weed. Yeah.
Okay. Now, is the weed that they use at the local shops, is that the same kind of bud that like the bud for less people, like is it basically the same handful of strains across the whole system, or can like Terry's local bud spot have like strains that other places don't have, or like more exclusive kind of shit?
It kind of varies on whichever shop you go to, you know, like
Interesting.
but they mostly have like it's not like any like homegrown like weed though. It's mostly just like fucking, you know, like the popular brands like fucking Back 40, fucking
Mm.
5140, some other shit, fucking yeah. We do carry like Canadian. I don't know why I said weed.
We as fellow
Like I'm
Canadians.
working there. Like I'm working
Yeah,
there.
like
Oh,
buddy.
shit.
Yeah, back at the shop, you know, we are carrying
The
all
shop,
kinds.
you know, we carry several kinds of weed. It's just a promotion for my fucking weed
W
business.
weed, yeah, W weed
Yeah.
for less shit.
Fuck, you know. Anyways,
So you guys have like Canadian grows, but then also like popular brands, like private brands. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Now, is it if I shit sauce wanted to open up shit sauce's shit stain emporium, could I sell my own weed that I cultivate myself, or do I have to like get bud from the government? Like, how does that
Don't
shit
even
work?
know.
Don't
I
even know.
couldn't even
Okay.
tell you. I couldn't even
Interesting.
tell you.
Are there local
I
people
couldn't
like
even
that
tell you.
doing that, or is it just all like either chain stores or like a smoke shop kind of thing?
Yeah, mostly like smoke shops, you know, like people that just like have a smoke shop and they kind of just like sell weed. But you know
Damn.
that place doesn't have like good weed. That's how you know it's like not. It's
Oh,
like
so the same place that
yeah.
you can get your glass from, like you want to get a bong or some wraps or some papers, you could buy weed in that same spot.
Yeah, they usually at like most of the places they sell like bongs and shit. Like most of like the
No
generic
shit.
shops. Yeah, they sell bongs, they sell fucking wraps, they sell fucking
Damn. Do you guys have standalone
tappins.
smoke shops that don't sell weed that just sell the accessories, or is everything just pretty much
Um,
bundled like that?
we do have that, but they like to bundle that with like vape stores. So like you'd walk into a vape store
Interesting. And then
and
there'd be
there'd be
bongs
like
and shit.
there'd be bongs and rigs and fucking rolling trays and shit.
That is so interesting because in America, all of these things are pretty much split. Like when I went to California, I went to a dispensary which sells weed, and I bought some joints, some little dog walkers, right? And then I
Yeah.
left the dispensary, and then it was basically physically connected. But then I walked across the hallway, and then went into another room, and that room was a standalone smoke shop that had
Damn.
pipes, bongs, lighters. They had shroom bars. We got some shroom mushroom gummies. But that's in a
They're
completely separate building than where I bought my weed from. So like I'm buying
yeah.
bud, wax, flour, edibles, whatever in this building, but then I have to go over to this building in order to get maybe wraps or a lighter or a pipe or some shit like that. And so I find that very interesting and way more logical that you could just because yeah, if
Yeah.
I go to a dispo, it's just weed. Like it's just a weed store. I go into I pass the security door. I'm in the thing. There's a dude. He's like, "Hi, how can I weed with you?" There's some shops. What's the pricing like? Because there's some shops that do it. The price you see is tax included, and then there's other ones that do. This is a $30 eighth or a $35 eighth, and then taxes are on after the fact. There's some places that will do like we'll have big old jars of bud and just scoop out amounts for you, and then there's other places that only sell prepackaged, like this is an eighth, this is a quarter, this is a half ounce. What's it like
Yeah.
with you guys?
Yeah, we mostly do have like the fucking prepackaged ones, like you know, like the little fucking screw the top off, take the little silica pack out,
Oh
you know, there's
shit.
bud in there and shit.
Right.
You know, we have like zips and shit, but like who's here buying zips? We're not that
it's,
bro.
it's here
Shit.
buying zips. Yeah,
I
what's the
wish
what's
I
the
could buy a
pricing
zip.
looking like? What if I went to the local bud for less? How much for like an eighth of weed?
I would say like it's more expensive to buy like flour, like
Is it
bud.
really?
Yeah.
Just bud
That's
by
why
itself?
that's why I buy pre-rolls also just because I don't know how to fucking roll. I don't know how
Right,
to
me
roll.
neither. That's why I smoke flower. Yeah, that's why I do bongs because
That,
I don't know how to do
that's
that
fair.
shit.
That's fair. I just love pre-rolls because I love just like the experience, you know.
Right, easy
I feel like
too.
I'm in control, you know. I feel
Right,
relaxed. Anyways,
it's very
um,
vibey
I'd
too.
say I'd say like an eighth is like 19 $19.
Damn, y'all got $20 eighths. I mean, we could get that here too, but that's okay. Now, is there
Yeah.
a tier system of quality and pricing? So like, you can get a bottom barrel eighth for 20. Is there like $60 eighths of like higher end bud, or like more specialist kind of bud, or is it just like the weed store has this weed, this weed, this weed, and this is how much it costs?
Yeah, it's mostly just this. We never have like top shelf stuff.
Really? So there isn't any
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, like a top shelf, mid shelf, lower shelf.
No.
Really?
Yeah, at least the stores I've been to. I don't know,
Okay.
people are probably more knowledgeable than me because I mostly just smoke fucking vapes and pre-rolls, but
Gotcha. But that's a very interesting experience, though. I like the fact that you
Yeah.
guys sell the accessories inside the place. And like you were
Yeah.
saying earlier, we have smoke shops that are just standalone smoke shops that just sell glass, pipes, lighters, bongs, whatever. And then we have standalone vape shops that are literally a little shoebox retail space that just has a wall of all the geek bars and all the puff daddies
Yeah.
and whatever the fuck you need.
Puff Daddy is crazy.
And whatever the
Puff
fuck
Daddy is
you need. Yo, maybe not the P Diddies. Maybe not the
Yeah,
P
not
Diddies. Maybe not the Diddy vapes, but you know what I'm saying? It's a little closet space that's full of just different vapes, and then you could, but there's some shops where you go into a smoke shop that has vapes in it, you know? So I find that very interesting that you guys just kind of bundle and schmurp them all together.
Yeah, we kind of just schmurp them.
Interesting.
Yeah, just a bunch of schmurping.
Now you guys can have it delivered. You can get it delivered to your house and shit, right?
I'm pretty sure. I don't live in town. I live in the country, so
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I
He's a
don't know about
country
that.
guy. He's a
I'm
country
a
guy.
country guy.
You don't know
I
about
hate
those
it when,
shitty
like,
slickers.
Bro, people, whenever I say, like, oh, I'm from the country, people are always like, oh, do you have, like, animals and shit? No, bruh.
I just
Because
live in
I
the
live
middle
in
of
the
nowhere.
country doesn't mean that, like, I got, like, pigs and shit. Bro.
Right?
Like,
Just homesteading
Yeah.
livestock out there.
just fucking woods. Just woods. Just some trees. You know?
Do some trees and shit.
Just some trees. Just some trees.
Now, me personally, it'd be kind of spooky. Yeah, I've just watched maybe too much, too much horror. My brain's just horror coded.
Not
But
fair.
I'll be, I hear a snap in the wood. Bro, the sound of a deer. Those guys are creepy as hell, Bill. A random deer making a deer sound at 3 a.m. Crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't smoke like that. Why they sound so otherworldly, and also why they sound like they're in such pain, like they're howling and screeching, and
Yeah.
it's just intimidating. I don't.
Yeah, that's fair. That is real. That is real.
What-
Bro, like, there's been, like, whenever I'm, like, going out for, like, smoking a joint or, like, smoking a cigarette, I'm, like, fucking, there's, like, I'll like, go into the woods and shit, because I wanna feel like I'm, like, one of nature, you know?
That
And,
is
like,
pretty vibey. That is pretty vibey.
It is vibey, but, like, coyotes, bro, there's, like,
Y'all
wolves
got
howling
yotes and shit?
Yeah, we got
Damn.
hella yotes, and they'll just, like, be in
Really?
packs and just yelling and shit. I'm just, like,
Yipping
I'm,
and
like,
shit in the
freaking,
distance.
bro.
Yeah, I hear those motherfuckers in the wash at night. Yeah, I hear all those fuckers in the wash and shit, bro. They be
Yeah.
popping off sometimes. Damn, y'all have yotes? I never thought about that.
We have mountain lions and shit.
Damn.
Yeah,
And like cougars and bears?
cougars. Yeah,
Damn.
bears and shit.
Y'all got
Mountain bears
milfs
in,
too?
like, the Rockies. Oh yeah, bro.
Big
Canada got
milfin'?
milfs.
Yeah.
Real
Big milf
shit.
action? Okay, okay.
Real shit. Real shit.
Real
shit.
spiel.
A lot
Damn,
of
okay, so
goth
it gets...
people and a lot of milfs.
That sounds like a great combination. That sounds like a great combination right there. I might have
Oh,
to,
yeah.
take a little trip up,
See
Say-
what on. Yeah.
Say, how do you do it? How you doing up there, bud? I'd like to meet you, eh? Let's go to, some Timmy Hortons, pal. Be like, oh, he's so charming. Oh, let's go do it, eh?
Yeah, it's crazy though, cause why am I grabbing that? It's crazy though, cause like we don't even speak like that. We don't really talk like
Yeah,
that.
who in Canada is the stereotypical Canada voice? Because if you didn't tell me you're from Canada, I wouldn't think that, be like, oh, Lifeless? Yeah, he's from, like, L.A. or some shit like that. Be like, no, he's Canadian. He's country, man.
Bro,
He's a
I
country,
fucking
man.
wish. Canada's boring as hell. Canada's so
Seems
boring.
like a lot of cold and a lot of just...
A lot of cold, a lot of hicks wearing cowboy hats and making fun of
Mm.
you because you got fucking
Not
you
that.
go to like metal shows and shit.
Right. And isn't tweak like a big thing out there? Like, y'all motherfuckers be tweaking out there from what I've heard. Like, certain parts, like Saskatchewan or parts of Alberta. Like, y'all be just tweaking out there.
I'm personally from Alberta. There's so many, like, lots of fentanyl.
Really? That fetty's up there too? Damn.
So much fentanyl. It's insane. There's, like, people, like, fucking...
Yeah, just hitting the lean.
On the streets and shit. Like, so many. It's so sad to see. I hate that.
Damn.
I don't know. There's a lot of fucking gang shit. There's a lot of...
Gangs in Canada?
Yeah.
I just stereotype y'all too much. I'm not even thinking about gangs in Canada. I'm not even thinking about all the nasty work they're doing.
Yeah, it's not like America gangs. It's more just like, you know, it's a gang. Like, but like, you don't want to fuck with them because they're kind of like... They're
about that.
They're about that. They're about that. Not on some like Italian mob boss like Scarface shit, but like fucking, you know,
damn,
Godfather. But anyways,
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just like local people, or is it like cartels and shit coming out there and fucking shit up, or?
No cartels. It's mostly just like motorcycle clubs.
Oh shit! Like, I didn't even think about that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Super active in my like nearest town and shit. Super
damn,
active.
The clubs.
I know some of the people in the club, but like,
damn, that's
scary.
Well, I'll let them keep you know over there. You know, I don't want none of that. Yeah. Damn, that's so interesting.
Yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's kind of just like, bro, we're in Canada.
Calm the fuck down, bro. We're in Canada. We're doing all that for what? Huh? Come on.
Nothing, bro.
Come on.
Go somewhere else, bro. Take that shit to Quebec, bro. Do that.
Yeah, go to the French parts, all right?
The French parts.
Go to the nasty, dirty, stinky French parts, all right? You can do that shit in Toronto, all right? We don't want that shit here, okay? Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah, no. It's crazy shit. That's for sure.
I believe that. Do you guys have, like, wicked homelessness as well out there? Or is it, like, less of... I know you live on the countryside, but, like, in the cities, is there... Because especially living... Like, I'm not in a crazy populated area, but within the past, like, 5 years especially, like, homeless people, the homelessness has seemed, like, ever more prevalent and even more, like you said, people just leaning out at bus stops and shit like that. Yeah. Has that become more prevalent with you guys as well, or not as much?
I think it has been in some of the, like, the downtown areas. But like,
yeah, that makes sense.
Not as bad as some countries in America, but like, or to some states.
Some countries.
My bad.
Yeah, we're not all providential, whatever, dude, whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, but like fucking I don't know. Some in like the sketchy parts of town, but like, not like too much.
Right.
From what I've seen, probably people who live in like the downtown see them like all the time, but I'm not in downtown that much because downtown driving scares the fuck out of me.
Is it spooky? Just a lot of shit going on.
Lot of dickheads. A lot of dickheads.
Really, in Canada? I thought y'all were supposed to be all nice and shit.
Oh,
not while we're driving, eh? Not while we're
driving, eh? Yeah.
We're big stinkers on the road, pal.
It is crazy. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just boring out here, bro.
Yeah.
It's just boring. You know, there's not like any fun things to do, and it's always cold and shit. It's snowing.
True. Yeah. Do you have like access to bodies of water? Like, can you go like fishing or do lake stuff or stuff like that?
There's a lot of lakes. There's a lot of lakes in Canada.
Okay.
But like, yeah, you know, there's stuff for people who are like outdoors.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Like, I like outdoors to an extent. I love walking through the woods and shit.
Right.
But, like, there's only so much walking in the woods that a motherfucker
that one man can do, exactly. You're like, I've had enough of the woods.
For real. You know? Yeah. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not terrible. It's not terrible.
I mean, you know, W Canada and some sort, you know, we just won't talk about the French parts, but, you know, W Canada.
Yeah. No, we will not talk about Quebec, bro.
I don't even know where that shitty part is, but I'll be gladly illiterate geographically.
Like up there.
Yeah, keep that shit over there. Let that shit be stinky over there. I don't want none of it.
Yeah.
What is the legal age for you guys to like drink and smoke and stuff like that in Canada? Is it 21 as well? No.
18.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah. 18. Yeah.
18. Interesting.
But bro, people be doing so much hard stuff before that, like fucking 12-year-olds, 13-year-olds, 14-year-olds smoking
Just
weed
smoking.
and shit, fucking.
Ooh.
Cause it's so easy to get like boots and shit. I don't know if you know what boots are. So like, I would have to get a boot in like high school when I'm not 18 to like for someone who is above 18 to go and get me shit, and then I pay him more. So I give him like an extra $5 on top of what I'm already paying for him to like.
So it's just the middleman, the dude to go get you the
Yeah.
booze or whatever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So,
Why are they
like,
called boots? I wonder what the thing is behind that.
Zero clue. Zero clue.
Boots. Maybe it's
Zero
acronym. Boys obtaining objects, therefore satisfying.
Exactly.
Boots.
I think that's exactly.
I might be onto something.
Trademark it. Trademark it, bro. Easy.
Okay, so yeah, people just have easy access because an 18-year-old is in contact and not that far away from like a 14-year-old or a 12-year-old. So then yeah, it'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, can you give me a little bit I need a little bit of peach schnapps, eh? And they're like, all right, that'll be $15, pal. And then you give them $15.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Don't
got some,
y'all? Isn't the Queen still involved? Like, isn't the British royal family like run your guys' shit? Like, ain't she on
Bro.
like your money and stuff like that?
Yeah. Queen Elizzy is on the fucking $20 bill.
Damn.
And then there's some other motherfuckers, but I don't fucking know their names, and they're on different ones.
He's like, I don't smoke
I don't
with
fucking know,
those guys.
dude. I don't use cash anymore. I don't use as much cash anymore.
Oh, you're like a tap kind of guy, card kind of guy.
Yeah. Just on my
Little
phone, just
spring.
fucking do the
Yeah.
hit him with that.
Little spring. Well, that's what really put me like was a little like self check of put me in the future was when I was working self checkout at a grocery store last year, and then somebody was trying to pay for their shit. And they couldn't because their phone died. And they're like, hold up, I need to go charge my phone real quick so I can come back and pay for this. The fact that your wallet could die, crazy. The fact that your ability to buy something stops because this thing stops, that's wicked, Bill. That's crazy. He's like, hold up, let me charge my wallet real quick. Gotta put some juice in it and spring. Like that is crazy.
Type shit.
Really do be putting like everything on our phones like that,
Bro, and that's fucking scary as fuck, bro. I hate doing that shit, but like we kind of have to now. It's kind of like a must now.
Yeah.
You
It's
know?
like I don't need plastic. Cash, I don't need cash.
Yeah.
I just be smoking
Yeah.
on spring.
Yeah, bro. I feel that. I feel that. Ugh.
Oh, we're already chilling at like a quick little $1.11, nothing too crazy. I'd say I was gonna ask, what is what's the without spoiling too much, what's the upcoming project? Because we are, we do be making music and projecting things and whatnot. So can we? What's going on? What do we got cooking? What's going on?
Okay, I will. This is my first time actually like talking about it to like people. Like I haven't announced it yet.
Oh shit! This is the announcement. Oh, that shit saw us first. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
7 tracks. It's gonna be a smaller album. I'm considering it an album.
Okay.
It's all produced by me.
Okay.
All the production, all of the mixing, all the mastering.
Just the whole
Everything's just
kit and caboodle.
all done by me.
Fuck yeah.
It's gonna have it has a backstory to it. But I will get into that soon.
Okay.
You'll see.
We'll have to be tapped in.
On my Instagram.
There we go. We'll definitely drop the link for that in the description.
Yes, sir.
But we'll just have to be
Yes, sir.
tapped in. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. It'll be good. I'm only one feature on it. Close homie of mine.
Okay.
yeah, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really, really good. Instead of like, I'm really trying different shit out.
Yeah, I was about to
Like,
say, I know you posted recently talking about moving away from stuff and not wanting to be boxed in with a certain sound. Is this going to be
hmm
that project that is different from what we're more used to, or is it going to be a blend of like some things we've heard before, some new things? What is this one going to be like?
so the way I structured this album is kind of like starting off like it's hard to explain. It's in my brain, but I'm like trying to fucking like
Get it out there,
get it
express it.
out,
I feel you.
I don't know, it's kind of like a good like closing point, like a good wrap to the story. Like there's like it will be more of like some of my older stuff, like that
Okay.
tone of voice, that style.
Right.
But it's more of like like this was a great moment of my life and
Mm-hmm.
everything, but like now's my time to like try something new. And I
Okay.
think this album really just closes in that fact, and it's like a good little like memory. And I'm
Okay. Good
excited for
little
that.
period at the end of that
Good little
sentence.
period. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like
Okay.
yeah, yeah. It'll be good, and I'll still be releasing stuff like that's like my older stuff because I love doing that shit. I love
Right.
doing that shit.
Right.
I love making music. I just like I love making music so much that I just don't want to stick with a
With
certain
just one thing.
genre. Like
Yeah.
I want to like hop on a fucking West Coast song and
Oh,
like
okay,
people be
okay.
like, "Oh yeah, like this is fire." Instead of just like, like, "Oh shit, like what is he doing? He's like stuck in like this one. I just
Right,
want to
getting
branch out.
pigeonholed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel you.
I don't just listen to like rap music. Like I listen to punk, I listen to fucking hardcore, I listen to fucking metal, black metal, and I just want to like I want to try different shit,
Okay,
you
okay.
know?
What are
But yeah,
we, without divulging too much? What are we feeling? What's drawing our attention elsewhere? What's kind of the vibe that we're feeling? We want to spread out into.
the vibe right now has been very experimental music, so
Oh,
like a lot of Bones, a lot of gonna be very inspired by Bones. Some
oh,
not
okay, okay,
Yeah, a
okay,
lot of
okay.
people like to focus on like hard Bones,
Mm-hmm.
but Bones has so many other like fucking like he's
There's
like
a
starts
lot of
singing
sides
and
of
shit.
bone.
He
Yeah.
starts singing and shit, he has like different tones of his voice and different each album sounds different and I love that. I love that so much. I love like each album you listen to is going to be a completely different experience.
Right,
But
right.
I'm gonna make it so the music that make from now on is gonna be an experience and like focus on atmosphere and it's gonna be like a different atmosphere per album.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. You're making an experience and shit.
Yeah.
Not just something, for people to do passively, but something to be
Yeah.
immersed in and have,
Yeah. So
Damn,
like
that's transcendent right there.
you can put the album on shuffle or you could put it on just like regular and it would just be like, like on just like regular, that would be so fire.
Hmm.
And then, it still works either way, but like, you know, I'm a big guy on experience. I love listening to albums. I love listening to records. I love
Right,
listening to all that shit. Because I
right.
feel like you can convey a certain message to people when they're listening to that.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Bill.
Um, yeah, it's gonna be
Well,
sick. I'm
I'm
excited.
excited, Bill. I'm excited. I'm
Yes,
excited.
sir.
Bill's gonna be,
Mm,
he's gonna be in the stew doing what he needs to do and what needs to get done. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. Exactly. Very true. Very true.
I mean, you
Yeah, it's gonna
should.
be sick. It's gonna be sick. I'm excited.
Fuck yeah, Bill. Well, do you got anything else you want to say or talk about, or anything else you want to let people know about? Anything going on?
Shit. Not really, bro. Not really. I'm gonna be announcing something very big soon.
Ooh.
Um,
Okay.
I won't say it on here, but
Gotcha.
something very, very big soon. That's gonna be this coming summer, I believe.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
Uh, and then yeah, gonna be working on a bunch of different albums, getting
Fuck yeah.
experimental with it. You know, it's gonna be sick. I'm excited. It's kind
Fuck
of like
yeah,
a
Bill.
good point in my life to just try different shit.
Right, just kind of start exploring and venturing out and doing whatever the fuck. And that's another
Yeah.
cool aspect too that I like with artists like that, where you can have people that fuck with the same group or person or whatever, but for like vastly different reasons. Like similar to with streaming, where it's like, oh, I'm used to playing this kind of game, and people follow me because I did this kind of game, and then I'll go play a different game, and they're like, oh shit, you play this game, you do this kind of thing. So I think that's sick too, where it's like, oh, I remember when Lifeless was like this, and I was smoking on them with this era, but then you get new homies tapped in, like, no, but the new era of Lifeless, like this shit's smoking too, and it's like you can just get in different avenues and different connections with although you might not necessarily met before or reached out if we weren't doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's like different paths.
Yeah,
and I like that. I like a diverse discography. Wow,
Right.
voice crack.
Not the TTV voice crack. Because ironically, it's very paradoxical, but you could get caught in a loop where it's like people complain that you sound the same or that your sound hasn't evolved, but then when you do evolve and do something different, people are like, I don't like that. That sounds different. Why is he doing something different? So it's like,
Yeah.
Bill, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't,
Yeah, and I've been scared to do that because I love my fan base. I love people who like my music and stuff. But like,
Right.
I feel like if you like my music, you'll like that I'll switch it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
And that's how
you're here for the
for the
project.
artist and exactly, and that's happened with Suicide Boys, with Metallica. You know how many people when they switch up their sound, people are like, man, fuck those guys. But like you said, Bill, you hit the nail on the head. I feel like if you fuck with the artist and you fuck with their art, you fuck with them beyond just maybe that singular project or that singular sound, and like whatever they do or whatever they end up making, you still fuck with that. That'd be like only liking a certain actor because he's from a certain film, and then any other thing you're like, nah, I don't like that. But him in this thing though smokes. It's like, nah, let him do this, do that, and do that. You know what I'm saying?
Let him do what he wants.
Let him do what he wants. Exactly.
Yeah.
I fuck with it, Bill. Well, thank you for for being here. You know what I'm saying? Our first episode of the new year totally didn't take until March to
We don't talk about that.
we don't talk about dates. We don't talk about dates. But more importantly, our first guest, our first, we got a celebrity on here, you know what I'm saying? It's our first, watch out. But yeah, we'll edit this bitch and probably get it uploaded tomorrow, I'm thinking. Because I'm not sure how long it'll take to do all the things, but yeah, just on Disky or Instagram or whatever, just text me the @ for all your different like accounts or whatever and whatnot, and then I'll just copy paste, put those in the description so that everybody go check out Lifeless and all the Lifeless things that he'll be doing. Like he said, new project coming soon, next upcoming months. Also, make sure you tap in to the motherfucking Instagram because that'll be the first and only place to get the official verified big announcement that's coming out. So,
Indeed.
FOMO, I'm going to trigger your FOMO. You don't want to be left out. I'm going to know what he's going to say. He's going to know what he's going to say. You might want to be there, Bill. I'm just saying. You might want to be there. You might want to be tapped in. It might be worth the investment. But I appreciate you for tapping in with us, Life. This has been
Hell yeah, bro.
this will be the first of many. How about that? This will be the first of many. We'll come back next time, maybe, get sweaty with it, do a little reaction to the project, have, like, actual questions, all kinds of shit, because we're just kind of freestyling, shooting the shit. But, do a little album review. Oh, get the director's cut of the album. Be like, yeah, so in this part right here, this is what I was trying to, you know what I'm saying? That would be, I'd smoke on that. I'd smoke on that. Fuck yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I've been Shit Sauce. This has been Lifeless, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.